Welcome to the Ungrateful Ambassadors. I'm Super Mouse.
I'm here to Yosuke.
And today, we're talking about Shazam.
Shazam!
Yeah.
Shazam!
Yeah.
And not Shaq Shazam. No,
not that one. We're talking about Captain Marvel Shazam.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Yes, the real Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Man. Right. Was it?
Sure.
I ain't watching. I already know it is. Okay.
Captain Marvel was. I mean, it wasn't bad, but just.
I know it ain't touching Shazam.
How does that happen?
Shazam was fun, man.
It was.
Shazam. I got in there and I'm like, I was expecting it to be fun, and I didn't expect it to be that. I didn't think it was gonna be that.
Because for one, I was like, okay, DC. Let's see it. You know, I was like iffy because of the fact that it was like, okay, I get it. Shazam is a 14-year-old boy, so I got to keep that thought in my head. When he acts childish, he's 14.
Yeah.
Got to remember that.
Yeah.
You know? And then...
No, I'll give him this. Instead of being childish, he acted 14.
He did. Yeah, he did act 14.
Like, when you're 14, like, you're young, but you're not a kid. Yeah. Like, you're still, young. But you're just
do some
young
bold shit.
Right, you're just stupid.
Yeah, right. You was farting in bathtubs, laughing your ass off.
You're not like just do whatever and act up and do all this other shit. That they did an excellent job. Excellent job acting. Excellent job directing. I liked every second of it. Like, I was never in there sitting there like, all right, move it the fuck along.
Let's get on with it.
Right.
Like, no, it was...
Yes.
It was well paced.
Yes.
And to be honest, I was not expecting the beginning of how that started. Like, I was
Yeah, when it started off, I thought it was him.
Yeah.
And I thought this is because I knew that he was, like, I've heard that he was an orphan.
I used to be an orphan.
You ain't got no mommy and you ain't got no daddy. You're an orphan. Orphan.
So when I seen it, I'm thinking, I'm like, oh, his pop's about to get killed and his brother, and then the brother still survived. I'm like, I don't remember them talking about the older brother, and I'm like, oh, so that's not him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. No, this was the setup. This was the setup for the main
villain.
Antagonist there,
right? Which also done villain,
Dr. Savannah.
He was somebody who was...
AKA Merlin from Kingsman.
Right. He was somebody who I didn't like. Like, he wasn't a villain who I'm like, yo, he's legit. Like, he has his reasons. Like,
he was just an asshole. Right. He was just an asshole.
He grew up to say, I'm going to find where that motherfucking wizard was and take his goddamn power.
Right.
Okay?
Because this motherfucker just... you tell me I'm not worthy?
Right.
Fuck you. My dad tells me that. Right. And I don't appreciate that either.
You remind me of my father. I hated my father.
Right. So perfect setup for the villain.
Yeah.
And then the family, like, I love the family. Love the rest of the brothers and sisters. Mm-hmm. And I kind of like saw it at first when he said, like, yeah, this is the accounts of my brothers and sisters. And I was like, it didn't hit me at first, but then I was like, oh shit. Is he going to actually give it to his family? Because once your boy was like, yeah, I'd kill for that power. I was like, I bet you would. And I'm sitting there like, wait, can't he give it to him? And then when it happened, I'm like, oh shit. And then the people they had, the young family and the older versions, the Shazam versions of them, perfect casting, bro. Yeah. Because when Megan Good came on there, I'm like, Megan Good?
Yeah.
But then she played her part well. She played just like she was that little girl growing up.
Yeah, she did.
And she did it. Perfect job. I can't say enough about this one. I fucking love this one.
I'm actually surprised at your response. I didn't think, you enjoyed it that much.
No, I did.
Because I saw it before he did.
Yeah.
So I was just kind of waiting for him to see it.
Yo.
But no, I legit, when I walked out of the movie, I was like, you know what? I would get that. I would watch that. I would get that on DVD. I would watch that.
That's
again.
what I'm saying.
That was a really good, it was well done. You know?
I think DC has finally,
they're finding their way, finally.
I feel like they finally not trying to catch up to Marvel, and that they're taking their time and putting out these individual characters like Marvel did at first, so that when they do come together again, it'll work, because then we'll already have people that we like.
Yes, and you'll have an established background for
right.
that person, as opposed
Instead
to Justice League fucking forcing these motherfuckers together,
right,
and being the most confusing fucking shit.
Right. But the biggest takeaway from Shazam, which the timing couldn't be fucking even more perfect. Because we put out our video of Power Rangers, when Shazam came out. And this is me. I hadn't seen Shazam yet. So this was, perfect. Because after I finished watching that movie, I got home. And when I got home, I'm just sitting there. I'm just thinking. I'm like, yo, this was just like the Power Rangers movie, but exactly what I wanted from the Power Rangers movie. This is kids who all got some shit going on in their lives, but they're it's realistic shit, but they don't sit there and just be down about it the whole fucking movie. They're in their situation. They've all come from bad things because they're orphans now.
No, not the orphans.
But then they're in this environment where they can actually be together and be happy. And, of course, it gets them getting to know each other first. But then once they do, boom, they right there together. And then when he's training, when he's trying to find out what his powers are and how they work.
Yeah, a little montage.
Yeah, when he's going throughout the movie.
Oh, yeah.
He's fighting, he's running into criminals and shit like that. So like I said with Power Rangers, where they just trained the whole time and then finally fought people for real later on, he was actually fighting people during the movie and learning his powers even more as he went along. Because he didn't know his super speed till he saw somebody getting robbed. He let me hurry over.
Oh,
it's oh shit, I got super speed.
Right. He's a freak. He's a fast killer.
This is not good.
He's a fast killer.
Oh, my bad.
Right. And then even with him getting discovered in the first place, like I said with Power Rangers, in the show, he says, go find me. So they went and found them. In this movie, he's like, I need to find somebody who's worthy. So it's the same shit. Instead in Power Rangers, it was let's just somehow all come together and find these power coins. What a coincidence. No, fuck all that shit. If you really have that power to go look for somebody, then why wouldn't you do it? And that's what they did in Shazam. So everything they was doing right. And even at the big bad fight, even at the end, him fighting him first, when he first all right, now I know where he at, I know who he is. Them getting to that fight and he yo, I can't handle it. Let me get the fuck out of here. Let me regroup and come back. And then he found out who he is. Anybody should fucking find out who somebody is. It's always obvious somebody's fucking real identity. But every time, usually in the superhero movie, they're just it takes some wild shit for them to find, be oh, wait, that's him. But here, it's just it's obvious, that's the motherfucker on the video.
Right,
that's him on the news. That's his, I know the fuck he is. So then he,
you definitely know who he is.
And then they made it, oh man, like I said, him great as a villain, when he walked up in their house and was oh, this is quaint. Nah, this is a shithole.
Not the orphanage.
Right,
yeah, fuck you, kick his ass.
Right, fucking dickhead.
Yeah, oh my god. And then them transforming was, like I said, like Power Rangers. All right, everybody can get this power. They all transform.
Say my name.
Right,
Billy. Damn it, no. Not like that.
Oh man, yo, fucking Shazam. Okay, Shazam. Boom, Shazam. I like it. I liked it a lot.
The only thing that I kept bitching about the whole time I was watching it, well, mainly when he was fighting Dr. Zavanna, was motherfucker, he was shooting lightning left and right all goddamn movie. fucking shoot him. Like, he never once did it. When he was fighting the monsters, he kept trying to punch them, and they just kept turning to smoke. And I was like...
Speaking back on the Power... My bad. Speaking back on the Power Rangers, they even had their own Broken Skull. Huh? The two bullies.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, they did.
Right? That's what I'm saying. Oh, my God. So, yeah.
But, like, you see him, like...
Take notes.
You see him, like, fucking around with the lightning, entertaining people and shit. And I was like... So all movie you've been shooting lightning, but you just, dude, they turn into smoke. Try to, just try.
They were a little inconsistent with the smoke turning into part.
Yeah, because
when he first tried to go through the dude, and he went to smoke and came back and grabbed his ass, yanked him by the fucking K. I'm like,
Meta Man, Express Elevator, Diner Guy, Snag on Takeoff, Splashdown, sucked into a vortex, no kicks.
So how the fuck you gonna,
right? How you going? This is basically pulling an anime in here. It's like Naruto with fucking Obito with the whole I'm transparent thing. So you couldn't hit him, and they had to come up with some fucking bullshit ass plan just to hit this motherfucker. We didn't really get that in Shazam. Like, they turned into smoke, but it wasn't consistent. It was just like, it was only when he was trying to fight them by himself they turned into smoke. But when everybody else, other than the tentacle monster that's over there trying to hentai to one girl.
I'm about to say.
Like, I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going. Like, get out of there! Get out of there! You better get off her. Right. But, yeah, and for them to be the 7 deadly sins, they made them all ugly as fuck.
Yeah.
They should be, because fucking gluttony, that motherfucker.
Yeah, I was thinking about lust. I was like, oh shit. Especially when he first went to that office to fight it, go after his falling the board.
But I love how he said, he's like, I thought lust would be hot. Like no one's lusting for that. Yeah. Oh, first of all, then there's that. I love the way, like, even though, yes, he's the villain. I'll consider myself, I usually like villains more anyway. Especially when it's like on some payback type shit. Mm-hmm. His brother, his dad, treated him like shit all his life. He roll up in there after he done got his power. His brother's like, get out before I make you. Like, oh, you think you can?
All right.
Ask the 8-ball if you can.
All right.
What? Ask the 8-ball if you could throw me out. I just threw that nigga out the window. He was like, oh shit! Like, no hesitation. It was just like
I'm not here to fuck around. Okay,
right.
I'm here to whoop everybody's ass and kill y'all.
Right,
and then just leave my dad. I thought he was just gonna leave him there and just be like, yeah.
And what was that thing he kept saying? Like, outlook, not positive.
Outlook, something like that.
I don't remember what it said.
Not likely or something like that.
Outlook, not likely or something.
Like,
but I loved it. Like, him throwing him out there. I was like, damn. Yeah. Like, well, okay. And it's kind of unfortunate for everybody else in that office because, they didn't really have anything to do with his personal life.
Right.
They just worked for his dad. But his dad, on the other hand, his dad deserved everything he gave him.
Yeah, fuck him.
Because the way he treated him at the beginning was like
unnecessary, boy.
Right.
Come on.
You whitey little shit.
Right.
Like,
that's how you talk to your fucking kids?
Well, damn. Right. I thought you loved me, Dad. Boom. Oh.
Speaking of bad parents.
Oh, my God.
His mother. Woof.
That bitch.
Oh.
That
know.
Fucking, excuse my French, but that
fuck her.
Fucking bitch.
Fuck her.
She was
God.
Oh my God, man.
Because I swear when he got lost,
right,
I was like, yo, like, he's loud enough and he ain't that far.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, and then it just like, any other time you see like a movie where a kid gets lost in the crowd, you always see them. I'm like, right, something, at least trying, attempting, because I really felt like, she should have been able to find him.
Right.
It's not like he was getting pulled by the crowd. He's just like,
right.
Hey, Mom, where'd you go?
Right.
And I would feel like somebody standing next to him would be like, oh, hey, little boy, find your mom.
Right.
No, it takes the whole police, and they're like, don't worry, kid. She'll find you. They always do.
Right.
And then when he finally finds her, she's in, which you can tell is probably in some type of abusive fucking relationship.
Look at you. Nobody wants you but me.
You ain't shit without me. You without me equals shit. You understand that, you ugly fat bitch? Now let me borrow your car.
Yeah, she living in the projects and shit.
Yeah.
Probably does drugs.
Of course.
And
they didn't show it, but we know.
Yeah, you know. Especially with the way the dude was talking to her and the way she answered. He's like, what's going on out there?
Right.
Oh, it's nothing. Like, basically, if she was to tell him, it's just my long lost son, he probably called it, bitch.
Right.
Like, you know. And I was maybe expecting, you know, she keep talking to him and then that guy come out and show he's abusive and then he fucking Shazam on his ass, you know. But no. That's not what you get.
No,
what you get instead is her saying, "Yeah, I saw you.
Yeah, I didn't want to find you.
Right,
I wanted to give you up.
Right, well, the fuck you mean? I was 17. Okay,
right, I was young.
Oh, so because you was young, dumb, and wanted to open your legs up and have me, but it was too much of a burden for you, you just left me to become a fucking orphan.
These children are orphans, and orphans don't have parents.
All right.
I've been bouncing from house to house, foster home to foster home, looking for your motherfucking ass. I've been fucking using police databases and shit to try to find you.
Right.
And you gonna tell that bullshit to me? Bitch wouldn't even give him a hug when the door opened. He wouldn't give her just
right.
Bitch, I'm your son. You can at least give me a hug.
Like a girl that you don't know like that. Like
you know, he could at least let him,
man?
You know how the people do, they give him a hug and then somebody's like, it's awkward, so they'll, you know, even if she ain't hug him back, at least like, bitch, no, she ain't do none of that.
Right, she's
just like,
oof.
And had no type of feeling in her to want to try.
When he gave her the thing, it was like, yeah, I hope you find your way.
Right, because you need it more than I do.
What's this? I was like,
right. She said, "What's this?" Oh,
like, so
wow!
Don't make me walk through this fucking screen right now.
Right,
piece like bitch up.
You won me.
Oh my
you won
god!
Me that at the fucking car. You don't even remember that for real?
Yeah. Well, let me tell you what. You just tell the bitch whoever she is. When I catch her, I'ma beat her ass.
You that fucking disrespect, man. Oh my god, that.
Shazam! Right, go see Shazam. If you have not seen Shazam, I fully recommend it, yo. I fully recommend it. Oh my god!
I second that.
That's a movie for you.
It was definitely.
Yes,
good,
that's what I'm saying. I bet you liking it even more now that we're talking about it more.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Like flashing back on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I understand everybody. You know, DC. They've had some rocky stuff going on. You know, Suicide Squad, Batman vs Superman. You know,
they're bringing their energy from their animated to their
you know, because like Aquaman wasn't bad.
No,
it was just long, but you know, they're stepping up.
Definitely took from some other things, but you know,
but they're stepping up. They're trying.
Yeah.
You know, so we got to give DC. Try to give them a second chance.
I thought about we'll see.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah,
we got to redo Green Lantern, and hopefully with Jon Stewart.
It fucking better be.
You know, because in all honesty,
Mahershala, Green Lantern dog. He'd be amazing as Jon Stewart.
Yeah, I can see him as Jon Stewart. But I mean, you know, I also feel like we're just biased because you know. Hey. but yeah, man. So definitely give Shazam a try, man.
Yeah,
that's definitely. You should trust me. You should definitely enjoy it.
Yeah,
you know, unless you as cold hearted as that bitch in the movie, then you know whatever.
Yeah,
fuck you.
All right, but ungrateful ambassadors, we out.
Yep.